What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Clash guide. Today we're going to talk about how to get maximum damage on the world boss, what heroes to use, and what type of formation is needed to achieve it. World boss is one of the most important daily events for grinding. If you want to play competitively, you need its daily rewards, especially the resource rewards, which are extremely helpful for building and strengthening your account. If you want to stay near the top of the rankings and remain competitive, then this guide is for you. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. But first, let me ask you this. Are you still using the traditional lineup, or are you simply putting all your strongest damage dealers into one team to hit the world boss? If so, scratch all of that off the list, because what I'm about to show you is crucial if you want to consistently rank at the top of the world boss leaderboard. Let's now discuss what needs to be done to achieve the highest damage possible against the world boss. First, you need to use the Kataris meta, which involves adding Kataris to your team formation while placing Sarah and Monica in the front row. If you haven't learned about the Kataris meta yet, make sure to watch my previous guide where I explain it in detail. In our starting lineup, we have Sarah and Monica in the front row, with Kataris in the back row. Right now, we have 3 heroes locked in, Sarah, Monica, and Kataris, but there are still 2 slots left. So what other heroes do we need in this formation? The next key hero is Yord. Why Yord? Let's take a closer look at his skills. His first skill, Universal Chord, allows Yord to deal a percentage of his attack as magical damage to a single enemy, just like many other damage-dealing skills in the game. However, his next skill is where things get interesting. Travel Invitation is a team-wide buff. It increases all allies' attack by a percentage based on the skill level for 1 turn. At 1 star, it provides an additional 2% attack. At 2 stars, it also increases all allies' crit rate by 10%, which is already a massive boost. At 3 stars, it gains another 2% attack bonus. At 4 stars, the duration extends to 2 turns, which is huge because it allows your heroes to benefit from the buff for a much longer period of time. At 5 stars, it gains yet another 2% attack bonus. His third skill, Lingering Echo, increases Yord's speed by 45 during battle and reduces all damage taken by the ally with the highest attack by 12%. In our case, that ally is Sarah, since she typically has the highest attack due to her exclusive gear weapon. Yord is also a very strong PvP hero because of this skill, but I'll save that discussion for a future guide. So now we have 4 core heroes in the lineup, and only 1 slot remains. This final slot is where things get interesting. There are several heroes that can potentially fill this position. For example, we have Phoenixia. Phoenixia is a monster when it comes to world boss damage because of her Fireborn skill, which increases her crit rate by up to 30% at skill level 30. Her second skill, Flame Spiral, deals magic damage to multiple enemies, meaning every hit has the chance to trigger a critical strike. This makes her one of the strongest damage dealers for World Boss and Union Boss content. Another advantage of Phoenixia is her exclusive gear, Fiery Plume, which gives her a significant edge over heroes that don't have exclusive gear available. Then we have Daphne, who can perform very well specifically against Nightfall world bosses. We also have Belial. Belial is somewhat similar to Phoenixia for the Nightfall faction because his kit also revolves around critical hits. However, he falls behind Phoenixia because he currently lacks an exclusive gear. Undoubtedly, Phoenixia would normally be the strongest candidate for the 5th slot, but something changed during Season 1. That change was Soul Farrier Crystal. During Season 1, Crystal can be promoted to S+ rank, which gives her a massive power boost. Even before Season 1, Crystal was already strong against monsters and served as an excellent support hero. Her skill, Soul Protection, increases the damage dealt by back row forest heroes by a significant percentage, and this bonus increases further as Crystal gains ascensions. Her skill, Shadowy Soul, is also extremely powerful, dealing a large amount of physical damage to a single target. If the target is defeated, the skill is immediately cast again, still dealing 50% of its original damage. Because of this, the two strongest candidates for the 5th slot are currently Phoenixia and Crystal. So let's test them both and see which one gives us the highest world boss damage. But before that, let's establish a baseline. We'll start by hitting the world boss using the traditional lineup that many players are still using today, simply stacking as many damage dealers as possible into one team to hit the world boss. This is the damage of the traditional lineup. Next, let's use the Kataris meta with Phoenixia as the 5th member. This is the damage of the Kataris meta with Phoenixia. Now let's replace Phoenixia with Crystal. And this is the damage we achieved. Let's compare the results. With the traditional formation, I dealt 1,488,387,591 damage. With the Kataris meta and Phoenixia, I dealt 2,352,364,667 damage. With the Kataris meta and Crystal, I dealt 2,393,501,544 damage. Notice the difference. Even though my Crystal skills are only around level 20 while my Phoenixia is much more developed, Crystal still produced higher overall damage.
Thank you for your constant company. A phoenix has its destination, and I have mine.
Part of this comes from the faction bonus. When I used Phoenixia, I only received a 5% hero attack bonus. When I used Crystal, I received a 15% hero attack bonus. That alone makes a significant difference. So there you have it. Based on my testing, Crystal currently performs better in the lineup. And that brings us to the conclusion. Right now, the strongest world boss lineup is Sarah, Monica, Kataris, Yord, and Crystal. This lineup performs well regardless of the world boss faction day, whether it's Forest Day, Human Day, or Nightfall Day. Of course, there are still other factors that contribute to your final damage output. Things like Mystic Beasts, Research, Hero Skill Levels, Hero Ascension, and especially Gear Progression all play a major role. If you want to maximize your damage, upgrading your sword and helmet gear pieces should be a priority. There are also additional sources of stats, such as castles, avatar frames, Mystic Beast skins, special effects, and other account-wide bonuses. But when it comes to team composition alone, this lineup is currently the strongest setup I've found for World Boss. And there you have it. That's how you can achieve your maximum damage against the World Boss. In my next video, I'll be covering the guide many of you have been waiting for, the best PvP lineup in the current meta. We'll go into detail about team compositions, hero positioning, and the strongest lineup setups for competitive PvP content. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Your support helps the channel grow and motivates me to keep creating more X-Clash guides for everyone. Thanks for watching, have fun grinding, and I'll see you in my next X-Clash video.